Could it just be poisoning or a viral infection, and not some so-called magic or curse? I'm Kim, and this is Hung Channel.
Greetings, dear friends. Today, we will delve into a mysterious and terrifying topic, Tame Head. This occult practice, which has been passed down through Southeast Asia, appears in many films, novels, and folk stories. Its origins and roots are filled with ancient legends, and it continues to inspire both reverence and fear in certain regions today. In the following, we will explore the background, mechanisms, types, and how this occult practice continues to affect people in contemporary society. Chapter 1: The Origin of Tame Head. The history of Tame Head. Gong Tao can be traced back to ancient China, with deep ties to the sorcery practiced by the Miao people in regions like Sichuan and Yunnan. These ancient occult practices had existed for over 1,000 years and gradually spread to Southeast Asia over time, where they fused with the local indigenous cultures, eventually evolving into what we now call Tame Head. According to legend, the origin of Tame Head is closely linked to the Taoist practices of motion. In the famous Chinese novel Journey to the West, the encounter between Tang Sanzang and the tortoise spirit in the Tongtian River becomes a significant precursor to the magic of Tame Head. The curse of the old tortoise and the lost Cheng, a Taoist text, laid the foundation for later Taoist rituals, some of which evolved into darker, more sinister forms, like Tame Head. In countries like Thailand, Cambodia, and Malaysia, Tame Head has become a deeply entrenched folk belief and occult practice. People believe that Tame Head not only offers protection, but can also harm others or even determine life and death. Chapter 2: The Structure of Tame Head. Tame Head relies not only on the practitioner's willpower, but also incorporates a variety of mystical rituals and tools. These typically involve incantations, talismans, and poisons, and the spells are often cast using the victim's birth details and personal belongings for accuracy. The Tame, Gong, in Tame Head. Gong Tao refers to the various methods of sorcery employed by the practitioner, while Head Tao refers to the target, or the person who is tamed. The practitioner uses these methods to infuse the victim with evil energy, affecting their body and mind, leading to hallucinations, disorientation, and mental confusion. One of the most well-known methods is the use of poison to achieve the desired effect. Creatures like centipedes, snakes, and spiders are often used by Tame Head practitioners to create deadly toxins, which are then placed in the victim's food or drink or directly applied to the body, slowly causing irreversible harm. In addition, talismans play a crucial role in Tame Head. As a tool for spiritual control, talismans help transmit the practitioner's intent to the victim, further enhancing the spell's effects. Behind these talismans is a deep philosophical and religious belief system, making this more than superstition. It is a unique form of sorcery that combines culture, philosophy, and religion. Chapter 3: Types of Tame Head. Throughout Southeast Asia, there are many different types of Tame Head, each with its own name and classification depending on the region. In Taiwan, there are 3 common types of Tame Head. Spirit Tame. This method uses the practitioner's willpower to control the victim's mental state, causing them to experience hallucinations or behave abnormally. Poison. tame. This involves using toxins, which are either placed in food or attached to the victim's body, poisoning them without their knowledge. Mixed tame. This combines both spirit and poison methods to strengthen the control over the victim. In Hong Kong, the main types of Tame Head include sound tame, medicine tame, and symbol tame. Sound tame. This involves using incantations and special tools to cast spells, leading the victim's mind into chaos. Medicine tame. This uses substances like corpse oil, insect eggs, and hair to poison the victim. Symbol tame. This uses talismans to cast spells, manipulating the victim's behavior. In Thailand and Malaysia, Tame Head is even more varied, with types such as Love Tame, Flying Head Tame, and Death Tame. Love Tame. This is the most well-known type, where a person becomes uncontrollably infatuated with someone else, or conversely, loses love entirely. Flying Head Tame. In this method, the practitioner's head separates from their body and flies to find the victim. Death Tame. This involves mixing deadly toxins into food, causing the victim to unknowingly walk toward death's door. Chapter 4. The effects of Tame Head. The defining characteristic of Tame Head is the extreme harm it inflicts on the victim's body and mind. The ultimate goal is to cause the victim immense suffering and destruction without their awareness. Physical changes. Victims of Tame Head often experience sudden, unexplained pain in their bodies. These symptoms usually cannot be diagnosed by conventional medicine. It starts with headaches or stomach aches, which gradually worsen, sometimes leading to more serious conditions like internal bleeding or organ failure. The common trait of these symptoms is that even after multiple visits to doctors, the cause remains undiagnosed. Mental confusion. Alongside physical torment, mental collapse is another major source of suffering. Victims' consciousness becomes unclear, leading to abnormal behavior. Common symptoms include the sudden outbursts of anger, extreme anxiety or depression, and even suicidal tendencies. These symptoms progressively worsen until the victim loses all self-control. Abnormal behavior. Victims often display irrational behavior. They may suddenly make extreme decisions, become hostile toward others, or begin speaking incoherently, behaving oddly. These behaviors confuse those around them and leave the victim trapped in a helpless sense of despair. Chapter 5. Breaking the Curse and Prevention. If you are unfortunate enough to become a victim of Tame Head, breaking the curse is your only hope. This usually requires the help of experienced monks or Tame Head practitioners. These experts can perform special rituals to break the curse's influence and relieve the victim's pain. There are 3 main methods for breaking the curse. Symbol breaking, the most common method, where specific talismans are destroyed to break the curse's influence. Exorcism. This involves calling on divine powers to expel the evil spirit of the practitioner and eliminate the curse. Restoration. This method restores balance to the victim's body and mind, helping them regain control over their life. The best way to prevent Tame Head is, aside from seeking professional help, to maintain positive energy, engage in good deeds, and strengthen the body's resistance. Avoid contact with individuals who have ill intentions and refrain from accepting items or protective talismans from strangers. Chapter 6. The Cultural Significance of Tame Head. Tame Head is not just an occult practice, it is an integral part of the culture in Southeast Asia, deeply rooted in the beliefs and lives of the local people. For them, Tame Head is not merely a tool for solving problems, but an extension of their culture and beliefs. Even in modern society, where science has advanced, belief in Tame Head still persists, particularly in certain parts of Southeast Asia. These ancient practices, though shrouded in mystery and fear, continue to hold a place in the hearts of the local people. The widespread belief in Tame Head is tied to a sense of helplessness toward fate and a reverence for supernatural powers. These beliefs offer comfort and strength to people when facing difficulties. Friends, Tame Head is not just an ancient sorcery. It holds profound cultural and spiritual significance. Whether it truly exists or not, its influence continues to persist in today's world. I'm Kim. Please subscribe, like, and share. And stay with me. You have never faced the dark unknown.